Live yan.
Who will make it to madness in MOA? We welcome you to the Manila Live 18 Under Boys Division, organized by the NBTC and presented by Smart SM Supermalls and Playtime Cares. We are live from the Fil-Oil Eco Oil Center, San Juan City. My name is Coach Andre Santos and we are live on pusoe.com as we bring you this Pool A game between Fil-Am Nation San Diego and Fil-Australia Nation Red Team. Fil-Am Nation San Diego starting off very aggressive, starting 5 out. Basket right there for number 12, Jorge. Number 2 scorer in this tournament so far with 19 points per game. Fil-Am Nation San Diego with another 2, forcing the turnover there and getting 2 easy fast break points. And another steal right there, but they just failed to convert the transition attempt. But ball will remain with Fil-Am San Diego.
14 seconds on your shot clock.
L'Esperance gets the ball inside and draws a foul. So you see right here, number 1 L'Esperance, top scorer for Fil-Am San Diego in their first 3 games with 20 points per game. He gets the first free throw to go. So very interesting to see how this smaller lineup for Fil-Am San Diego will compete with a big Fil-Australia. As L'Esperance gets the second free throw to go as well. So Fil-Am San Diego picking up full court, playing man-to-man defense, using their small size but high energy lineup. And great finish right there for Fil-Australia Nation to get them on the board. First 2 points for Fil-Australia Nation. And out of bounds called on the sideline for Jorge. Ball will go back to Fil-Australia Nation. So Fil-Australia Nation trying to start this game on a high note. They've started this tournament 0-3 and they're looking for their first win. And again, Fil-Am San Diego forces another turnover but just can't convert on that 3-on-2 opportunity and turns the ball over. Fil-Australia Nation trying to break this press. Almost a backcourt right there. And another basket for Francis. He scored the first 4 points for Fil-Aus. And great way to attack the closeout by L'Esperance. He now has 4 points in the ballgame. And he gets the steal as well. And another tough layup by L'Esperance. He has 6 points. And Fil-Am Nation rather, really putting on the heat with this backcourt pressure, and they once again force another turnover, 8-second violation by Fil-Australia Nation. So ball will go back to Fil-Am Nation and they will be inbounding the ball in the baseline. Executing their baseline out of bounds. Jorge gets his own rebound right there. And good attack by number 11 to get deep in the paint stay composed, and draw another foul. So number 11, Gustillo in the line, gets the first free throw to go. And 2 for 2 for Gustillo. As Fil-Aus Nation calls a timeout. Score is 12-4 rather, in favor of Fil-Am Nation San Diego. We'll be right back. Once again, this is the Manila Live Tournament powered by Smart. Live more today. Catch all the games live and on demand on pusop.com. Your game, your community. The Smart NBTC Wildcard Tournament is also supported by Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for the latest updates. So Fil-Aus Nation finding some success, breaking the full court trap, and they're able to get an end one opportunity. So that basket was scored by number 3, Balaba. Tough layup inside and has another opportunity to get an extra point. And he converts on that end one opportunity. Score is 12-7 in favor of Fil-Am Nation San Diego. Counter attack by Fil-Aus Nation, but just turns the ball over right there. Ball will go back to Fil-Am Nation San Diego. So again, isolating here is Lesperance, their top scorer. Gets deep in the paint, turns around, just fails to convert on that one. Fil-Aus Nation also playing 5 out. But good active hands by Fil-Am Nation San Diego, forcing another turnover. But on the other end, Jorge not seeing the backline defense and commits a traveling violation right there. Ball goes back to Fil-Aus Nation. Trapped by Fil-Am Nation, they force another turnover. And right there, number 2 getting the steal and converting the fast break opportunity plus the foul. So this is the 3rd time Fil-Am Nation has reached the line and the first time they've converted on an end one. So bonus free throw right here for De La Cruz. And once again they convert. That's 5 out of 5 in the line by Fil-Am Nation San Diego. Not wasting any points. Great pass by Balaba to Francis. And Francis has now 6 points to lead Fil-Aus Nation. Great counter attack right there, just couldn't convert, was number 3 of Fil-Am Nation. But on the offensive rebound was Jorge and converts the second chance opportunity. And here Fil-Am Nation still picking up full court. Using this 5-guard lineup to switch and to pressure this backcourt of Fil-Aus Nation. Turnaround jumper right there, short. Running once again are Fil-Am Nation, but they turned the ball over. Ball will go back to Fil-Aus Nation. Picking up once again, Fil-Am Nation. Trap is there. But counter-attack just fails to convert on the layup. Aquino getting in the paint. Uses that sidestep, but is short on that floater. Fil-Aus Nation with a chance to counter-attack. What an outlet pass by Francis. So Fil-Aus Nation failing to convert on the first layup. But right there was number 4 getting the offensive rebound and drawing another foul on Fil-Am Nation San Diego. So this is Fil-Aus Nation second chance of converting an end one opportunity. And once again they do as the free throw is in. Again, L'Esperanza handing the ball, swings it. Huertas, another swing, corner, good deep paint touch. You know, that baseline drive, able to draw a foul. So that's now 4 team fouls on Fil-Aus Nation. The next foul will send Fil-Am Nation to the free throw line. Pinned down right there for L'Esperanza. Great kick out to the corner. L'Esperanza playing this 2-man game with Lassiter. But what a block by Francis. Great defense right there by Fil-Aus Nation, forcing a 24-second violation. Fil-Aus Nation able to throw the forward pass. Francis with a sidestep. Great finish right there as he now has 8 of the first 14 points of Fil-Aus Nation. And not a good foul right there by Fil-Aus Nation, as this will send Fil-Am Nation San Diego to the line. So they are now in the bonus. Every foul here on out by Fil-Aus Nation will send Fil-Am Nation San Diego to the line these last 1 minute 41 of the first quarter. But the first free throw is no good for number 3 of Fil-Am Nation. That second free throw is good, and the score is now 18-14 in favor of Fil-Am Nation San Diego. Great job by number 4. Good hands catching that forward pass and attacking right away to convert the 2. They've cut the lead now to 2 points only for Fil-Am Nation San Diego. Esperanza. So traveling called on Lassiter. The ball will now go back to Fil-Aus Nation with a chance to tie or take the lead to end the first quarter. Fil-Aus Nation getting deep. Great attack, but just failed to convert on the layup. But another offensive rebound right there. And another second chance opportunity as they now tie the game 18-all with 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. But great swing to Lassiter, good look, but the offensive rebound right there by Castillo, I believe. And he's able to draw a foul. So Castillo heading to the line for 2 free throws. And first free throw is good for Castillo. One for 2 for Castillo. As we Fil-Aus Nation now the chance to go for 2 for 1, but they turn the ball over. Sidestep by Castillo and draws another foul. So Castillo heading back to the free throw line to add another 2 points to his tally. And gets that first free throw to go. And once again, Castillo splits his charities. Score is now 20-18, and Fil-Aus has the chance to take the final shot. But great trap once again by Fil-Am Nation. Steal by Lassiter. Castillo, deep paint touch. Great kick out. 8 seconds, and Fil-Am Nation will take the last shot. And Castillo just shortened that 3 as the first quarter ends in favor. We're back in the Fil-Oil Echo Oil Center for Manila Live Games of the 18 Under Boys Tournament. And once again, we just got back to the coverage, but still Fil-Am Nation San Diego really sticking to their identity, picking up full court, trapping on blindside corners, and forcing turnovers. As we see Castillo once again back in the line. So these are attempts number 7 and 8 for Castillo, but misses on the first. And this time goes 0 for 2 was Castillo. And Fil-Am Nation San Diego forcing another turnover. 3 right there is short. And now a chance to counter-attack is Fil-Aus Nation. And number 4 with a great alley-oop play. So finally, Fil-Aus Nation able to convert in transition and once again tie the game at 20. Great move right there, but failed to convert was Fil-Am Nation in that layup. But again, Fil-Aus Nation turning the ball over. And Castillo, great kick out to the corner. But that 3 is in and out. Fil-Aus Nation with their counter attack. But they decide to settle down. Play this 2-man game, but Fil-Am Nation switching that ball screen. But Francis with another big shot. So that's his first 3 of the ball game, and he now has 11 points to start this ball game. Great handoff right there, and getting the 3 to go was number 7, Cuevas. And number 4 of Fil-Aus Nation with a counter attack, using that sidestep move to get a clean look. So really high-paced basketball we're seeing in today's Manila Live action. And Fil-Aus, again, getting a stop. Now a chance to counter-attack once again. And number 4, I believe this is Baylor, being aggressive once again. And this time is able to draw a foul and now has a chance to shoot 2 free throws in the line. So Jorge and De La Cruz checking back in for Fil-Am Nation San Diego. And now Villanueva will be subbing Baylor, Naylor rather, at the foul line. And first free throw is good for Fil-Aus Nation. And second free throw is good as well, and the score is now 27-23 in favor of Fil-Aus. So great attack right there by number 2, but this pass kicked by Fil-Aus Nation. A kickball violation was called. Ball will remain with Fil-Am Nation as they inbound the ball baseline. Oh, L'Esperance catching the defense off guard, and it's the second time he's done that sealed in the baseline. So once again, Fil-Am Nation drawing fouls. It's the second foul of Fil-Aus Nation in the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. The travel is called on Fil-Am Nation. And the ball will go back to Fil-Aus. So we're really seeing a lot of transition plays, a lot of turnovers in this game. It's because both teams really deciding to pick up and be aggressive defensively. Balaba trapped, finds Naylor. The turnaround jumper is short, and now L'Esperance with a great forward pass to Jorge. But what a block right there! But a foul was called. Great effort by Fil-Aus Nation, but there was contact in the lower body as Jorge will head back to the line for 2 free throws. So Jorge gets the first free throw to go. Goes 1 for 2. But Fil-Aus once again turning the ball over. L'Esperance with a great kick out to Huertas. And Huertas with a knockdown 3. So Fil-Am Nation able to tie the ball game at 27. But Naylor, still Fil-Am Nation employing this full court press. But Fil-Aus Nation able to draw the foul right there on De La Cruz. Steal attempt by Jorge. But Balaba with a great floater right there. L'Esperance with a counter attack, trying to get something to go. But great kick out to Huertas. And good kick out to L'Esperance once again with a pull up. Just long on that one. And Fil-Aus Nation has numbers, and they see the forward pass. And Balaba once again with a transition layup. Fil-Aus Nation leads 31-27. And great hands right there by Fil-Aus Nation. Tapping the ball right there and forcing a turnover once again as they now take ball possession. But still, let's see how they'll try to solve this full court press by Fil-Am Nation. And they're able to break it 1-on-1 as they attack, but no good on that layup. And here, Fil-Am Nation trying to run once again as number 0 goes coast to coast. A great counter attack right there by Fil-Am Nation. Balaba trying to break that press 1-on-1. Ball screen, great pocket pass. And good hands by Naylor and good composure in that roll, and is able to draw a foul. So Naylor will head back to the line for 2 free throw attempts. As we see number 8, Francis, checking back in for Feliciano. So first free throw, no good. And 0 out of 2 there for Naylor. L'Esperance trying to get something, is able to kick it out to Santa Ana, but is short on that one. Gets his own rebound and saves it though. And great kick out. And great shot by number 2, De La Cruz. So again, this 5-guard lineup providing Fil-Am Nation with a lot of space and shooting. So Francis now has the ball in the wing. Able to swing the ball to Naylor, but is called for the travel right there. So ball will head back to Fil-Am Nation San Diego. So Santa Ana with the ball, trying to set this play up, but it's great drive right there and great kick out. But on the other end as well, a travel is called the number 3 Aquino, as Fil-Aus Nation uses their timeout, their last timeout of the first half. And we are back in the Manila Live Tournament here in the Fil-Oil Eco Oil Center. We'd like to thank our presenters, SM Supermalls and Playtime Cares. Our venue sponsor, once again, Fil-Oil Eco Oil Center, Burlington Sox, Manila Kingpin, Molten, Swish, and the Samahan Basketball ng Pilipinas. Fil-Aus Nation with their first play after the timeout and is once again called for the traveling violation. So we've seen both teams. We have to see the numbers committing a lot of unforced errors, turning the ball over. So Jorge being aggressive, attacking one-on-one, and is able to draw the foul on number 8, Francis. So Jorge will head back to the line for 2 free throws. And once again, Fil-Aus Nation is in the penalty situation. So all fouls in these last 2:57 of the second quarter will lead to free throws for Fil-Am Nation San Diego. And Jorge splits his charities, but Fil-Am Nation still with the lead, 33-31. Francis able to make a great spin move and now has 13 points in this ball game. And great attack right there. But number 3 is called for an offensive foul, using his off arm to create space. So another turnover by Fil-Am Nation, and the ball will head back to the hands of Fil-Aus Nation Select. So the forward pass intercepted by De La Cruz, but another turnover by Fil-Am Nation, and what a great push right here by Fil-Aus. And Balaba just short on that one, but Francis right there for the gimme. And that's 15 points for Fil-Aus Nation top scorer, Francis. But De La Cruz using that space, pulls up but is short. Fil-Aus getting the second chance as L'Esperance with the putback. And once again, they're able to force a turnover, and L'Esperance forcing a foul on Francis once again. So Lesperanza will head back to the line for 2 free throws. And crucial right there, that's 3 fouls for Francis of Fil-Aust Nation. So he's been there, his team's top scorer. But now Fil-Aust Nation's coach has a dilemma. How will he have to rotate his main guy with 3 fouls? And Lesperanza breaks the ice right there, giving Fil-Am Nation the 2-point lead. And a foul is committed in the backcourt by Fil-Am. And Fil-Am Nation will also be in the penalty. So Fil-Aust Nation in the bonus in these last 1 minute 30 seconds of the first half. Number 26 of Fil-Aust sizing up his man, setting up their play. Oh, guard to guard screen, easily switched as Fil-Am Nation forces another turnover. And great way to run this 3-on-2 break as Jorge with a transition bucket. But here Fil-Aust pushing the ball right away as they convert on the 2-on-1 opportunity as Naylor converts on another layup. But once again, Fil-Aust fouling. And they will be sending Fil-Am Nation back to the charity stripe. So first free throw is good for number 3, Aquino. And Aquino splits the charities, going 1 for 2. So Fil-Aust setting up their set, getting the ball to Naylor in the high post. What we have here, wow, what a big shot by their point guard, Reno, number 26. But Jorge bullying his way in the paint, gets his own rebound, but blocked twice. Fil-Aust forward pass to Naylor, using his patented sidestep, and is able to draw another foul. So great job by Fil-Aust forcing a stop on one end and is able to push the ball in the other to force a foul on Fil-Am Nation. So first free throw is no good for Naylor. And Naylor going 0 for 2 once again, but pulls his own shot, but is long on that one. So last 12 seconds, Fil-Am Nation have the last shot if they want it. They swing the ball. And once again, Jorge getting in the paint, but is short on that one. And full court heave by Fil-Aust, but short. And this ball game is knotted up at 4. We welcome you back to the Manila Live Tournament presented by SM Super Mall, where the game is tied at 40 apiece. We'd also like to thank our presenters, SM Super Malls and Playtime Cares. Our venue sponsor, Fil-Oil Eco Oil Center, Burlington Socks, Manila Kingpin, Molten, Swish, and the Samahan Basketball ng Pilipinas. So right away, Fil-Am Nation able to hit a three and now lead 43-40. But once again, if you are unaware of the situation of both these teams, Fil-Am Nation has been undefeated, going 3-0 in this tournament, while Fil-Aus Nation is still looking for their first win. So the Fil-Aus Nation trying to provide an upset as they hit a three to tie the ball game once again at 43. So L'Esperance now with the ball, their top scorer, makes a great kick out. And ball goes back to L'Esperance. Attacking baseline, shorten that layup, but gets his own rebound. And a big three right there by De La Cruz, number 2 De La Cruz. So we see some adjustments by Fil-Aus Nation. They've struggled in the first half against this pressure by Fil-Am Nation. So 14 on the shot clock for Fil-Aus. And once again, Fil-Am forcing a turnover. And De La Cruz with an easy 2. The lead is now up to 5 for Fil-Am Nation San Diego. And another turnover forced right here by Fil-Am Nation. And Gustillo gets the loose ball and is fouled in the paint. So just like that, the same story for Fil-Aus Nation, committing too many turnovers. So it was a traveling violation rather instead of a foul. So the ball is back in the hands of Fil-Aus Nation. In the corner three, in and out by number 17, Feliciano. And here on the counter attack is Fil-Am Nation. And short on that one was Gustillo, and Santa Ana with a quick triple. It misses that. Balaba setting things up for Fil-Aus Nation, but a pull-up three is short as well for Fil-Aus. And a counter attack right here by Santa Ana. Great kick out to the corner. A great way to swing L'Esperance with a three on the top of the key. So the lead has ballooned to 8 points. Just like that for Fil-Am Nation San Diego. So breaking the press right here is Fil-Aus Nation, seeing if they can execute their set. Ball screen is switched by Fil-Am Nation rather. And that floater in and out once again for Feliciano. So L'Esperance getting deep in the paint. Spin move short on that elbow jumper. So Fil-Aus trying to settle things down, seeing what they can execute in the half-court game. Kick to Francis. Oh, too long on that one. And Fil-Am pushing the ball once again, but turns the ball over. The pass was too hot for L'Esperance. So Naylor coming back once again in this ball game. Looking to sub the man down in Feliciano, I believe. And Reno subbing in as well for Fil-Aus Nation. So the ball going back to Fil-Aus Nation, and still Fil-Am San Diego employing their full court pressure. Flat screen right there by Francis. But once again, another traveling violation called in this ball game as Balaba takes one too many steps. And a lot of space right there for De La Cruz as he's short on that jumper. Francis with a good look, jabs, gets to the paint with a kick out and sets a screen. Switch right here for San Diego as they force another turnover. De La Cruz with another easy layup. That's his second of the third quarter. So the lead up to 10 right now for Fil-Am Nation San Diego, 53-43. And De La Cruz with great pressure. And that's the third gimme layup for him as Fil-Aus Nation is forced to take another timeout. The lead is now 55-43 in favor of Fil-Am Nation San Diego. We'll be right back. This is the Manila Live Tournament powered by Smart. Live more today. Catch all the games live and on demand on pusop.com. Your game, your community. The Smart NBTC Wildcard Tournament is also supported by Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for the latest updates. So ball remains with Fil-Aus Nation, but they're unaware that they're still in the backcourt and an 8-second violation is called on them as Fil-Am Nation San Diego able to force another turnover in this third quarter. So Fil-Am Nation looking to increase this 12-point lead. Their top scorer, L'Esperance, with a 3, but is in and out. Francis with a great look inside to Naylor. Reverse layup, just too strong. And now they have a downhill attack, but that pass was deflected by number 5 of Fil-Aus Nation. Ball will remain with Fil-Am Nation San Diego. So 3-man substitution as Aquino, Huertas, and Lassiter enter for Fil-Am Nation San Diego. Their top scorer, L'Esperance, takes a breather. It's Orges time, this time with a great up and under move and gets that bank shot to go. Lead is now 14 for Fil-Am Nation San Diego and another turnover committed by Fil-Aus. And Huertas with a good look but just too long on that one. And now Fil-Aus Nation with a 3-on-2 advantage. Pull-up jumper by number 5, Villanueva. Great free throw line jumper right there by Villanueva. Aquino just turning the ball over on that drive right there. And once again, Villanueva with a fast break bucket. And that's 4 quick points for Villanueva. So now Orge with the ball, swings it to De La Cruz, looking to play one-on-one as he gets deep in the paint, but he's short in that layup. So now, with a chance to counter-attack, is Fil-Aus Nation, and Remo hits the iron on that one, but Fil-Aus keeps the second chance opportunity. Ball is swung. And Remo just unaware he was stepping on the sideline as Fil-Aust Nation commits another turnover. Oh, Fil-Aust sleeping and Lassiter getting to the hoop and is able to draw a foul on Naylor. So Lassiter heading to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is good for Lassiter. And 1 for 2 was Lassiter as the lead is now 58-47 in favor of Fil-Am Nation San Diego. Remo with a great spin move, trying to break the trap of Fil-Am Nation. Francis, great up and under, but doesn't hit anything on that one. And Aquino with a great leak out. And the score is now 60-47 in favor of Fil-Am Nation San Diego. So Remo selling things down, uses the screen by Francis. But a switch happens. Here with the ball, swings it back to Francis. And that 3 is short by Francis. Lassiter looking to push. Great swing to Orhe. And really composed right there was Orhe for that reverse layup finish. And an unforced error right there by Villanueva. Steps on the baseline on the inbound. So ball will head back to Fil-Am Nation San Diego. Another great performer in the first half for Fil-Am Nation. Gustillo heading back into this ball game. So ball is swung to Lapis, number 8 of Fil-Am Nation. And Lassiter with a baseline floater. So great finish right there by Lassiter. So lead is up to 17 right now for Fil-Am Nation as they force another turnover. And they're able to draw another foul on Fil-Aust Nation, but only the second foul of Fil-Aust in this third quarter. Ball will be inbounded sideline. So Gustillo setting the screen for Lassiter, but is called for a traveling violation. Ball will head back to Fil-Aust Nation. So employing the full court press still, Fil-Am Nation not letting up even with the 17-point lead. And Fil-Am rather switches on the ball screen and forces a tough pull-up jumper. But a pushing foul is called on Fil-Am Nation on that rebound. Great activity by Francis forcing that foul. Good curl by Villanueva. Uses that spin move to create space. And Francis with a great offensive rebound and putback. I believe his first points of this half. And there, this time it was Fil-Aust Nation forcing a turnover. And they get the ball back with 39 seconds remaining in this third quarter. A great forward pass by Fil-Aust. And a great pass right there by Francis, but Villanueva blows the layup. And the travel called once again on Huertas. And the ball will head back to Fil-Aust Nation. And they have the last shot, but sleeping was Fil-Am, but that forward pass turned over by Fil-Aust Nation. So it's Fil-Am Nation rather who have the chance to take the last shot of this quarter. So Gustillo looking to isolate his man, but that's the third turnover. That's the third turnover called on Fil-Am Nation these past minutes as they called the timeout for this defensive possession. Score So Lassiter, number 10 Lassiter, is actually the son of PBA player Marshall Lassiter. So Marshall Lassiter, once again in attendance, as L'Esperance short on that corner 3 and Fil-Aus Nation trying to counter-attack. But great transition defense right there by Fil-Am Nation. Oh, great reject by Feliciano. And that putback right there by Naylor. So Lassiter, great pass to Santa Ana. And great cut by L'Esperance as he is able to draw a foul on that layup attempt. So L'Esperance, once again, he's been the leading scorer in 3 games for this Fil-Am Nation squad with 20 points per game. So he's looking to add 2 more points to his tally for today's ball game. And L'Esperance goes 2 for 2. So substitutions now for Fil-Aus as they decide to go smaller to match this quick lineup by Fil-Am Nation. They're able to inbound the ball. Let's see if they can get across the half court, and they do. Playing 1-on-1 is Villanueva. Hands the ball over to Feliciano, calling for a ball screen. And gets Balaba open. So that's Balaba with his first triple of the ball game. But great way to counter by Santa Ana as he gets the floater to go, and great hustle right there by Lassiter. Deflecting that pass and almost getting the steal. Great screen right there by Naylor as he gets the roll and is able to draw a foul deep in the paint. So Naylor, a fan favorite here, setting a lot of screens, being really physical in the paint. And he's really been a great presence for this Fil-Aus Nation squad. So Naylor getting short on that first free throw. But he gets the second one to go as they're able to cut the lead to 15. Let's see if Fil-Aus Nation has one last push in this fourth quarter. But a travel is called right here on Ore, and Fil-Aus forcing another turnover. So Balaba once again with the ball, waiting for Naylor's screen, forcing the switch. Another screen, but this time Naylor called for another illegal screen. So that's what Fil-Am Nation has been asking for from the referees. And Naylor actually now committed his 5th personal foul, so he's now fouled out of this ball game. So now looking to execute their motion offense is Fil-Am Nation, as Huertas with a good look by short on that one. Balaba pushing, but he's blocked. And leaking out is Ore for another easy 2 for Fil-Am Nation San Diego. Valenton pushing the ball, getting the ball down to Francis, but isn't able to handle that one. And a jump ball violation is called as a technical foul is called on number 8, Francis. I believe for an infraction of second motion. So unsportsmanlike, a technical for unsportsmanlike behavior called on number 8 Francis of Fil-Aus Nation. So we'll see one free throw for Fil-Am Nation San Diego. And that technical foul was also the fifth foul of number 8 Francis. So in a span of 1 minute, Fil-Aus Nation has lost two of their biggest players in Francis and Naylor. So they will have to go small in these last 6 minutes 55. Great attack right there using the gap was Santa Ana, but on the rebound was L'Esperanza and is able to force another foul on Fil-Aus Nation. He'll be heading back to the line for 2.
Falling forward, number 26, that's Fil-Am. Your first. 2 free throws for L'Esperanza.
L'Esperanza hits the first one. And L'Esperanza goes 2 for 2 as the lead is now up to 20 for Fil-Am Nation as a counter attack right there by Valenton. So correction on the score, I believe, so it's 74-55. So 74-55 in favor of Fil-Am Nation San Diego. So in the bonus already in as early as 3 minutes into this fourth quarter is Fil-Aus Nation. So all their fouls will send Fil-Am Nation to the free throw line. So Santa Ana goes 2 for 2. So no let up right here for Fil-Am Nation as they're still picking up and force another turnover as De La Cruz with an easy 2. So score is now 78-55 in favor of Fil-Am Nation San Diego. And trying to split the defense right there was Valenton, but was fouled by De La Cruz. So down on the court is Valenton as a timeout is called by Fil-Aus Nation as we head into the break. We are back in the Manila Live Tournament, Boys 18 Under. And we'd also like to thank our presenters, SM Supermalls and Playtime Cares. Our venue sponsor, Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, Burlington Sox, Manila Kingpin, Molten, Swish, and the Samahan Basketball ng Pilipinas. So being discussed right here is the mandatory substitution of Valenton as a coach entered the floor to pick him up, so he is now being required to be substituted. And a traveling violation is called on Feliciano as the ball heads back to Fil-Am Nation in San Diego. And L'Esperance trying to attack but gets nothing. Santa Ana swinging the ball as that three is short for Fil-Am Nation. Fil-Aus with a chance to counter-attack, but they slow things down rather. They turn the ball over as they try to get their ball to the big man, and L'Esperance gets his easiest two of the ball game. So Fil-Am Nation still employing this full court pressure. Again, not letting up with this 23-point lead. There, they switch the ball screen, but Feliciano gets open, but not able to convert. De La Cruz swings the ball to the weak side. Jorge for three and gets that one to go. So the lead balloons to 26 for Fil-Am Nation San Diego. And great pass by Bayabag, but not able to convert was their big man, but gets that second opportunity to go. And great steal right there by Fil-Aus. Now they have 2-on-1. And their corner shooter, just unaware of the sidelines, is caught stepping out of bounds, and the ball heads back to Fil-Am Nation San Diego. And Santa Ana trying to create something for himself, and what a pull-up jumper. The lead now 85-59. Oh, great screen right there. Hard screen right there by number 6 of Fil-Aus Nation. But Fil-Aus just not getting any driving lanes as that jumper is in and out. And now 3-on-2. And great pass to Jorge as he gets another two. Villanueva bringing the ball down but doesn't see the trail defender. But also number 7, Huertas, doesn't see another defender. Esperance gets the rebound, decides to push it by himself. Great swing to Santa Ana with another pull-up jumper and converts on another midi. So the lead is now 30 points for number 1 ranked Fil-Am Nation San Diego. But counter-attack by Fil-Aus. And Jorge attacking the big man with no fear and gets another point, and this time with a great pass to L'Esperance and gets his own rebound. And L'Esperance adding to his stat line. And Balaba with an easy two as Fil-Am Nation calls a timeout. So Fil-Am Nation deciding to use a timeout with a 28-point lead with 2:36 to go. We'll be right back.
The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship. Great game, great effort from everyone.
Mabuhay Pilipinas! We are greeting you from the
So we're back in this ball game. Last 2 minutes 30. This game is all but over, but both teams looking to finish strong, knowing that they have one more game left in their pool bracket play. So more on both teams looking to build good habits and try to build the confidence of their players in these last 2 minutes 30. As a goaltend is called on Fil-Am Nation. So ball is back with Fil-Am Nation San Diego. So let's see how they execute here. They see a driving lane as number 11, Gustilia, with an easy 2. Villanueva finding a teammate in Balaba. Balaba looks to isolate, but great drop pass to Villanueva, but blows that gimme as a foul is called on that offensive rebound. So ball will be inbounded baseline.
14 seconds in the shot.
Villanueva short on that triple. As we see De La Cruz, I believe that's his second triple of the game. And Valenton with a great athletic layup there, showing his repertoire of skills. And a traveling is called as De La Cruz. Slips while being trapped as the ball heads back to Fil-Aus Nation. And a steal right here by Fil-Am San Diego. Great kick out by Santana to the corner. As Gustilia with another kick out pass. And De La Cruz just short on that triple. As Balaba hits the leaking out Villanueva and great sidestep, but blows another layup, but gets his own miss. And Santa Ana pulls short on that one. Great offensive rebound, but Fil-Am Nation turns the ball over right there. So last 30 seconds of this ball game, probably the last possession for Fil-Aus Nation as Balaba hits a 3, as he's been a bright spot for this young Fil-Aus squad. And shot clock is turned off. Fil-Am Nation decides not to take the shot, and Fil-Am Nation San Diego will improve to 4-0 in Pool A play for this 18 under boys tournament, as Fil-Aus falls to 0-4. So once again, thank you for joining us in this Manila Live 18 under boys tournament, and we'll look forward to seeing you in our next game, the Pool B action. 98-72 in favor of